Hello, beautiful Aquarius. Welcome to your reading. I am Divine Light, and today we will see what is coming your way in the next 4 weeks. I'm going to start by pulling some keywords, symbols, and then we're going to jump into your coffee cup. Let's see what we need to know. There's a hand with boundaries. Yeah, 5 fingers is a 5 person. We have the beauty coming right afterwards. I feel like here you need to start practicing your boundaries, saying no to the things in order to see the beauty in others. Because sometimes what happens is when you allow, which as Aquarius, I don't think you do really let them violate your boundaries too much. However, there are probably some places in life that you ignore and ignore yourself, ignore your inner guidance. You need to really find that, because you see, like, these are cactus here. We have the same cactus here too. So it can turn, and cactus can turn upside down and stop being what it is when you apply boundaries, and you can start to see the beauty in certain things. We have effort here. The effort can be about the things, everything in life, everything that you might have to put some more effort, or maybe if you're not really putting effort into your desires, now it's time to actually have a me time and take care of yourself. That will be how you create your impact in the world. Okay, so effort can sometimes be too much. Maybe you're retired, you're not working anymore, and you don't want to put effort into anything anymore. But the thing is, this can be applicable to your joy, guys, to your happiness. That's what might require effort here. It can be about like being in the moment, enjoying the nature, the existence, and that effort can even be in massive impact that can create massive impact in your life during this next 4 weeks, especially. Okay. By the way, if you haven't subscribed already, go ahead, hit subscribe, join this beautiful soul community. It's a free way to support the channel and also receive and see more of these videos. And if you want to enjoy this message, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. We have a Tears of Joy. Some of you are receiving, I feel here, that's what it is. The impact is coming. But the thing is, it will really depend on your effort. Okay, how you're going to benefit from it. Okay, this can be like a general thing also coming forward for maybe, like, let's say you're retired, but there is an extra payment or extra something coming to you, but you need to submit the paperwork. Okay, that can be the effort. It's like I'm trying to materialize with examples. It can be applicable to anything. It's maybe there's a mass hiring, maybe if you're looking for a new job, but if you don't sign the resume, how are you going to get hired? Okay, let's see. We have a Tears of Joy, good news coming. There's a pathway opening for some of you outside your comfort zone. And I see in your heart, there's like maybe you don't really have clarity about something, and this can be a money issue here. Something is accumulating as maybe during the second week. I want to open up and see a little bit. I don't usually do this, but I'm called to do it right now for this one. I see there are like 3 people forming. One of them is really grumpy, as you can see. The other one kind of looks like a llama. The third one kind of looks like a dino. The dino from the I think Flintstones. Kind of like a little bit, let's say it's not the smartest pet in the bunch. Okay, so this can be someone who is someone's pet acting in a way, but even though they're powerful, they're not aware of it. The first one here is this angry person, and this can be also you, by the way, that you are being angry. And the second one is a llama. Llama is resilient. Maybe you have a resilient person and someone not really compatible. Like, that's not the word. Compatible, not someone who cannot really get anything done, basically. And this is creating imbalance here, okay? And that's why maybe you don't really have clarity in your heart. You might have people around you that one of them is, maybe even llama can be also stubborn and not moving, not doing things. And Aquarius, you are an air sign. You like to experiment new things and you're open to creative ideas. And you might be stuck with these 2 characters that are really like, they don't really have like a future vision. The thing is though, what you can do here is focusing on the positive side of things, because there's a seat forming here for you. This can be a position actually really like in some place really created for you that is going to call you very soon. And that's why I said like the effort is going to be important. And then there's another authority. I see like a strange figure here, the eyes, and they're looking at like a gem, a ring in their hand. Maybe somebody's considering to give you the ring, the commitment, if you keep it positive. So it can be maybe even like in a job environment, this can be a promotion coming forward for some of you. But if we can take it in life, this can be maybe you have some suitors, but some of them, one of them is really stubborn. Maybe they don't want to move. The other one is not really reading between the lines and understanding what you desire. But the third one here is like up and about. They know what you want, and they're looking at the ring. They have the ring in their hand. Someone who's ready to go. But the thing is, you're the one that is doubting the solid character here too. Okay, so maybe you think that the ones that you have in your eye, like that you think that are suitable for you, are not good enough. But the thing that you think maybe too much is actually on your level. So there's an understanding of self-worth happening here. That's why boundaries is going to be important. And I feel like now these boundaries are the ones that you draw to yourself. Maybe in the past, you allow things that are not really aligned with you to come into your experience because you thought it's like a life experience, it's the flow of life. But the thing is, it's time to say no to that flow now. It's not your flow anymore. Your flow is going to go to some place that you're compatible in a higher dimension and a higher frequency. I see there's like a clean paper. This can be tabula rasa. It's a new beginning. But the paper, you can see the paper here. There's like one side is like a dark. The other side is a triangle, is light. So this side has dolphins jumping on it. Dolphins can be really playful, but this can also bring unserious, like maybe playfulness is not really the needed attitude here. So I see like phone lines forming. Maybe self-expression is going to be important. Maybe this is something new you're stepping in and you are accepting the offer, but then a part of the offer might include some people that are not really serious. Okay, they're not really taking things seriously. I feel though you're going to be given the option to express yourself or maybe detach yourself from these people. This kind of sounds like an environment I feel that you're going to be stepping in. This can also be like, I see like a roof forming here. Maybe you're going to be given option of places to live. If that's the case, this can be like a bright side. There's a darker side, and it's going to be in your hand to choose whichever is going to be your home. Okay, either you can change the chaos, as like you said in the beginning, like maybe you're thinking, oh, it's maybe the flow. It's not the flow this time, guys. It's probably what you're used to, but you are going to make the decision to end it. We see a letter V here. V is a kind of victory. So whatever is your highest good, you're going to be able to make a choice about that. And then I see there's like a smaller llama coming forth. So even if you're missing this llama in your heart, a resilient person, and maybe you are not choosing them this time, it seems like here there's another version, a smaller version, a younger version, or a better version, a calmer version of this person. The situation's coming into your life, so you're not really losing anything. I feel like you will also have like an extra gain here. Another thing I see, there are two pathways opening your outside your comfort zone. Some of you might be even moving. I felt this home thing here. There's a turtle right there. It can be also symbolizing like having your own space. If that's the case, it can be, doesn't have to be also like about home. I see someone wearing the turtle as a hat. It can be symbolizing like you becoming an authority figure. Hat can symbolize your authority, can symbolize your authority. Maybe you're having your own office, own space. It can be symbolizing something like that. Okay, but there's another longer pathway opening, so it's not going to, maybe you getting a promotion or becoming an authority can be like a very short instant it's happening, but it can be something lasting for a long time. And on top of that, it seems like this is taking you outside your comfort zone. So you might have to become or do things that are not really comfortable for you. Comfortable discomfort doesn't have to be like unethical. It can be unfamiliar. Okay, maybe if this is something, maybe you don't really supervise people. Let's give again the job example. Maybe on this, when you get the promotion, when you wear the hat, now you have to supervise others. Okay, let's see what's happening inside your saucer. If you have a specific question, a desire, and intention, hold it in your mind. I see there's a massive chunk of money showing up the second week. I told you there's like an option. Oh, there's like a person coming. The ring can be also an offer, an emotionally fulfilling offer, materialistically fulfilling offer. I see like a massive head here showing up. And your desire is something that like incoming in grades, incoming like stages, maybe like the first half and the second half type of like a thing. The head kind of reminds me those like statues in Oyster Island, which are depicted like God knows how old they are. And I feel like they have been built by the giants. That's why I feel here there's a giant, maybe within first 2 weeks especially, coming into your life. And this is a giant that has been established already, and they have a rooster above their head. You can see like very clearly the rooster, and the rooster is actually waking you up to a new day. So this can be a giant who has really a solid information for your upgrade. And when you take that, what happens is like in front of you, I kind of see like a devil here. The devil card is the number 15. Devil card is a Capricorn. You might have an opposition as a Capricorn here in that space when you actually take that power, you know, like and also rooster can symbolize really being cocky with your knowledge. You might get faced by somebody else saying like, I know better than you, like mirror that energy. So you can really use your power, show your power, but you should be also ready for those that are going to maybe try to suppress you. Okay, and they might look, by the way, it has a right aura. They might look like a friend too. Okay, they might have like this kind of white poisonous arrow. I feel like that's the description of that. Like the white arrows we see, oh, it's like a peaceful thing. It's not really hurtful thing, but it might be poisonous without you even knowing. So be mindful of that. Like if this person's trying to really stop you on your tracks, you should reject that. Let's see what's happening with your tarot. We're going to go week by week to see, and then we're going to get clarifiers. What do you need to know now? Are we going to see this person? I don't know. Let's see. We have Six of Cups. It seems like some of you are really stepping into, this is the person, guys. This is what I see here. Okay, this is the devil, number 15. When you start to pursue your dreams, somebody's going to show up to stop you, basically. And the boundaries are really important. That's why the boundaries are important. To tell them, you know what, thank you, but no thank you. I'm not taking that advice. I'm good. Doesn't mean take no advice, because it seems like strength here coming with a lion the second week especially. Or maybe you even have a good mentor, someone who knows how to tame a massive strength power here, and also how to use the massive power, massive strength, because sometimes people, when they are given so much power, they really get crushed under it. They don't know how to handle it. Ego cannot handle that. It can become into a stress, or they can react in a way that is hurtful to people around them, so they self-sabotage. I feel like here you might be meeting with a master, or you're already good at mastering that energy. Number 6, number 8 here. So gradually, not from 0 to 100, but number 6 to 8, like gradually, we have 7 here, 2, 5, 7. You're gradually going to navigate the environment that you're stepping in. Okay, let's see what else we have. I saw the Chariot here. Some of you really galloping towards a new future, basically, or like a change is calling you. And it seems like you are, like I said, you're not really jumping with both feet, but you're really exploring also how strong you are. Within the third week, we have 7 of Pentacles. 7 of Pentacles can sometimes symbolize that maybe yeah, you're moving towards it and you're gradually growing, and that can be a little frustrating because if you don't see any progress fast enough as an air sign, you might get really frustrated and you might doubt if it's all working or not. Let's see if it's working. Ace of Cups is a yes. It's like a sharp yes. It's telling you it is working and it's working better than ever. But the thing is, the Magician on the bottom tells me that, what do we have here? Oh, Ace of Pentacles. And the Magician tells me that it's not only magically things are aligning, it's also you mentally keeping yourself in that place that you want to go. Okay, it's not like a coincidence. You know it, it's not a coincidence here. Ace of Cups is an emotionally fulfilling offer might be coming, and like your hard work is paying off and your dreams are coming true. Something that is really satisfying happening for you. Some of you might be manifesting new love, by the way. It's starting here maybe with like a flirtatious attitude, and it's testing if you're strong enough to handle that, and then it's becoming something that is like named. It's getting named. Okay, let's see what we have here. 7 of Wands is also having a higher ground and protecting yourself. So you might, while pursuing your dreams, yes, you are also protecting what you have already created. Okay, you're not allowing that to be demolished by the new. You're also keeping that with you. Another thing with the we have a lot of Wands energy, a lot of fire. Now I'm thinking this can be a mentor. Knight of Wands can be younger energies, can be a Leo or Sagittarius or Aries. Especially with the strength, it's a Leo. A leadership spirit, someone who has leadership spirit can be really helping you within the second week especially. Or this can be you really after you're finding that strength within you, taking steps towards your heart's desire, like following that intuitive guidance. We have the Hierophant with the 7 of Pentacles, so it seems like your doubt of the situation is not going to last too long, because the Hierophant is an authority figure. This can be you making a decision to be the authority and guiding the energy towards the direction that you want, keeping your thoughts on what you desire. Or this can be like an authority figure, an institution, a governmental thing, like the answer coming so fast, your doubt is not going to survive too long, okay? Let's see what the Ace of Cups, what do you have here? The Star is your wish fulfillment. Ace of Cups is an emotional fulfilling offer. Can be love, romance, can be partnership, can be friendship. But on top of that, the Star is a good omen here. We have Crescent Moon, can symbolize also governmental thing as well. It seems like whatever is in your heart, whatever that peace we have with the dough here that you're desiring is becoming your reality, a wish fulfillment coming to life. We have coherence here as your oracle. The frequency of coherence supports our ability to harmonize the frequency of the heart with the frequency of the mind for optimal ability to create the reality that we desire. So basically, coherence is going to be number one priority for you if you would like the things to go your way. And the coherence means that your mind is where your heart is, okay? And the thing is, when you can test it right now, you can think of a negative thought and you can feel your heart is actually shrinking, okay? And you can think of a lofty, a beautiful, massive, and also positive thought, and you can feel your heart expanding. So coherence is aligning those two together, okay? Aligning those two in the same direction, in a positive direction, or putting them in a positive course rather than a negative one, okay? We have allowance, and then the blessing are going to start to show up. It's about you expecting them, allowing them. The frequency of allowance invites us to be open to whatever comes our way, okay, the good or bad, without judgment, without opinion, without fear, and without resistance. When we allow, the universe becomes our partner in the wondrous dance of existence and expansion. This basically tells me no matter what comes forward, when you're in a mood of allowing them, like be like the river, let it pass you by. Okay, and that's when you're going to be able to receive your heart's truly desire. Okay, because if you block it, then you become the dam in front of the water. What else we have? Communication lines are going to open for some of you. Yes, the frequency of communication supports our ability to exchange information in many different forms. It reminds us to run every piece of information, both incoming and outgoing, through our heart, the center of our truth, to stay in the flow of source and balanced exchange. So basically, this is going to affect your heart and mind coherence as well when you communicate everything that you hear and what happens to your heart too. Is it like, because allowance is important here, it says no matter what happens, it's going to be working out for you. But also you need to communicate that information to your heart, okay? We have solar plexus chakra. This is your joy center, guys, that where your belly button is. This is actually activated when you're having fun, and it brings more fun into your life. The frequency of the solar plexus chakra, the yellow flower of life, supports our sense of self, our personal power, and our willpower, okay? As well as our knowing of who we are and what our contribution is to the whole. So I said, like, yes, it is your joy center, but the happier you are, the more you do the things you enjoy, this is going to also improve like your personal power, willpower to do more for the humanity, more for yourself as well, okay? It's not only, it is activated through the joy. Let's see your spirit's message here. Hello from heaven. Your loved ones in the spirit world want to connect with you as much as you want to connect with them. They know you have been thinking of them, and they're sending you signs and symbols to show you how much they love you, to prove that they're with you at this time. Another thing here is we have free will as human beings, and unless we ask for help from our higher self, our ancestors, our angels, spirits, and guides, they cannot really help us. So if you need that kind of like a support, mental support, physical support, material support, you can always ask for help from them, and they are actually sending you a sign, okay? They want to help you. All right, beautiful. That's all for today. Hope you enjoy your reading. If you do, I'm going to add some more videos right here for you to enjoy, and I wish you all a magical day. Bye. Hit the subscribe and join the family.